All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kwadash, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, are two great kings, the gods that the King James Bible speaks of. Which again, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who the world of ignorance calls Christ. True name is Yahweh Shai. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short in transit lesson of however long the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video Shortages/Bird Flu Update. All right, and Lord willing, brothers, you can see on the screen, I just did a simple Google search for egg shortages in 2024. All right, and it says this is the first article right here from the New York Post, and this is for fair use purposes only. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. This is for only educational purposes only. Salakia, fair use. And it says egg shortages spread nationwide, price spike ahead of holiday season. And let's see why. It says groceries report egg shortages ahead of holidays amid surging bird flu. So it's because of the bird flu. The reason why they're blaming the bird flu, they're saying this is the reason why there's going to be an egg shortage. All right, it says eggs are getting scarce and prices, so they're hiking the price because there's shortages. All right, anytime there's less of something, it becomes more valuable, which that means it drives the price up for it. All right, ahead of holiday season, and here's why. 3 hours ago, it says why you may be shilling out more money on eggs. Bird flu spikes the window supply. All right, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I've done a couple of lessons, and I was saying in the lessons that I believed with this bird flu thing, again, like the former head of the CDC, which I also mentioned in the few times that I did a lesson on this topic, the bird flu. The former head of the CDC, Robert Redford, I think either the CDC or one of them he was the former head of, and he said he believed that the bird flu was going to be the real pandemic. All right, and through the spirit, I was just, I always said through the spirit, and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I always thought that this could be the big one that they use, because the bird flu, because with this they can kill two birds with one stone. All right, because they've had to get rid of a lot of eggs. They've killed a lot of chickens. They've killed a lot of cows. All right, certain meats that was already on the shelves a while back, they said that the tissues of the meat or whatever parts of the meat had the bird flu in it or whatever. All right, they were telling people a couple of a week or so ago to watch out for certain dairy products. So through the spirit, I just was thinking that the bird flu could be the one that they run with, because again, with this they can kill two birds with one stone, because with this they can lock things down. Say there's another major pandemic, so we have to start locking shit down again. All right, and also they can cause shortages, because like this, like it says right here, they had to get rid of some of the eggs. All right, they found some of the birds that was laying these eggs or whatever had the bird flu, so they had to get rid of the eggs too and kill the chickens. All right, so I'm just again was saying through the spirit that this could be the one Esau runs with, the bird flu, because again with this he can kill two birds with one stone, no pun intended. All right, it says video U.S. faces egg shortage ahead of 2025. Egg shortages likely linked. So egg shortages linked to avian flu, but that's not the only reason, some stores say. Let's click on this one. And again, it's for fair use purposes only. I'm not using this for any money gain, any monetary gains. Fair use purposes only. I mean, educational purposes only. Salakia. It says egg shortages linked to avian flu, but that's not the only reason, some stores say. So it says customers ahead of the U.S. around the U.S., getting ahead of myself, have noticed something missing from their grocery stores, and they do their pre-Thanksgiving shopping. Eggs. Some shoppers looking for eggs were greeted with signs apologizing for the food absence, and some may be wondering why. Egg production dropped to 2.6% last month compared to October 2023, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture said in a recent report. As it turns out, there's one big thing impacting the egg availability: an outbreak of the avian flu, the bird flu. All right. The virus has been found in birds in the U.S. since 2022, according to the USDA website. And since the virus was first detected in the U.S., it has spread it to 49 states. So what's the one state left? Hawaii, or Alaska? More than 100 million birds have been affected, the agency said. That's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of meat. And the other stores have cited non-flu reasons as to why their egg stocks is limited. All right. And it could be because of some type of flu or whatever, and the rest are just killing them. They're just crushing them just to create a shortage. But yeah, man, again, through spirit, I always thought it could go down like this if this is the one that they run with, because it might not be the one that they run with. All right. But this is right in time for the holiday season too, which is good. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And this could empty out these storehouses. All right. Next, now is eggs. Next, it could be beef or chicken or milk or cheese or whatever. All right. Next, then it'll be a shortage of those items. All right. And that's less food getting to the stores. All right. And then the last week or so, I think it was in Oregon, somebody caught the bird flu. All right. Somewhere out. It was either California or Oregon. All right. So they could easily say, yeah, this thing is spreading. All right. It's going everywhere. It's spreading. All right. And it's spreading through the meat, the dairy products and all that. So we got to kill off and destroy these meats and these eggs and these, pour out this milk and, these other dairy products. All right. So this is going to help further drive the famine. All right. And soon the storehouses will be found empty. All right. And again, this could be the one Esau runs with, man. Again, it's playing out just like it did with the C-19. The election year, another major outbreak of this, just like with the another major outbreak happened out of nowhere towards December. All right. Which, we only got 2 weeks left in November, and then we'll be in December. All right. And, from December and beyond to 2025, they declare a national emergency or whatever. Yeah, the bird flu spreading everywhere. People are catching it. People are dying. All right. So on and so forth, man. All right. And these birds or whatever is catching the flu. We got to kill these birds. All right. We got to kill this. We got to kill that. We got to pour out this milk or whatever, which is going to help further drive the famine. All right. The 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and power shall stand in fear. And it's going to create a famine, help drive the famine, help bring about a famine, Salakia. All right. The beginnings of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Which the word evil means bad. All right. Plagues, pestilence, that's bad, right? Famines, a shortage of food, bread, and water, that's bad. All right. Verse 19, behold, famine and plagues and tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge, right? So behold, famine and plagues, which the bird flu counts as a plague, and it's help driving a famine. Because less eggs are getting in the stores, chickens are getting killed and not being shipped to the markets. Certain cows or whatever are being killed and not being shipped to the markets. All right, the grocery stores or whatever, the storehouses. So that's helping, bring about a famine. Verse 20, but for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be any way mindful of the scourge. Right? So for all these things, they should not turn away from their wickedness, which our people ain't. All these things are going on, and our people is just worried about folly and dumb shit. Like P. Diddy. Now more information is coming out about him. Damn, what they said, more shocking evidence of with the P. Diddy thing. All right? This is bullshit, man. All right. The brother, I think it's Arrows from before it's Arrows of his indignation. All right, so like it, brother, I forget the name of the page of your channel. I think it's something like that. The Arrows of Vintage Nation 144. I believe that's the brother's channel, page channel. I think I saw it on. And he went into, well, he played a video explaining why that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul thing got rescheduled. It turns out that the Pentagon has failed 7 straight audits, which there's hundreds of billions of dollars that they haven't accounted for. All right. So again, all these bread and circuses and things like that just distract the people from what's the real deal, what's real deal going on in the world right now. All right. We got the playoffs coming up, the college football playoffs coming up, the bowl games or whatever, getting closer to the Super Bowl. All right, all type of folly and vain things and bread and circuses being bread and circuses being pushed out there heavy, rap beef or whatever, all this garbage, man. And these are the real things that's going on, man, that our people aren't mindful of. All right. Before you know it, it'll be a national emergency declared, and it'll be another lockdown. All right. But with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.